Good morning. Nuns didn't have today off and he didn't wake me up with a coffee, I would not be here right now. Alright, let's get some gaming. Yes. Best cupcakes in probably Pacific Northwest. Probably what it says. Triple D's Oh Dear Diner. Bright's Diner. So which one is it, right? Okay, let's continue.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
God damn it, Alice.
She's missing.
Alice?
Alice, I love you. That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men
Tomorrow?
straight from a nightmare.
Tomorrow, Fridays. I'll just play whatever.
Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Or maybe after the chapter. You know, I said, like, we just do one chapter in the days, and then whatever time we have left, play whatever. But that's later. That means you'd have to be awake. Maybe Friday. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe when we start the stream tomorrow with Payday.
How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Oh my God! Look at our nice house.
It'll warm you up.
This is my house. I live here now. An apartment somewhere. Yep, I could tell. I could tell by the layout in the city. I live here now. This is mine. Oh my God! It's during the winter time. This is my home. I live here. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. I live here now. This is my home. Hey, East Coast. I just woke up. Nuns woke me up. What's she doing in there? I would rather unbox this television and set it up. You know, what's wrong with the television box, guys? What's wrong with it? I'll tell you what's wrong with it. It's too thick. It's too thick. A television box wouldn't be that thick. Thinner and taller.
Hey, handsome. This is
give me
gonna
that
be a
thermos.
long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll
Look at
go
the
put it
shadow.
on.
It's gonna do something. There's something important about this shadow that they wanted to show us. Or they just wanted it to look like the shadows of this couple are just fucking railing each other. Hey yo, oh, no, sorry, that's bad. That's inappropriate. What did she want from me? Switch on the coffee maker. You got it. Grow up. I'll try. Trying for years. You guys looking at? Oh, coffee maker. That's not it. This is the coffee maker. On Switch. Right there in the front. Making it easy for us. You know, most coffee makers have a bunch of switches in the front or buttons, like our coffee maker. I don't touch it. That's Nuns', and so I'm curious. Yeah, a lot of times I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that button is. I don't know what that's for. This one just got the one power button.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
You know what I'll need? To read this. Oh, the Parliament Tower building maintenance will need access to your unit between 9 and 9:45, probably a.m. this coming Thursday to replace the, my guess is filters in the air duct. Yep, we're gonna go with filters. Filters in the air ducts. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Have a wonderful day. Sincerely, the Parliament Management Team. Haha, I love it. It's very Max Payne weather outside. You got that right. Oh, that's probably all the inspiration, right? Like in the city, this is where he's from. That's why he was writing it. That's so cool. That's so cool. Like that's what was outside. That's what the story was. That's good shit. Keys. What else we got? I got stuff. Pick up manuscript. Oh, we got two of them.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here.
I will. The one in the hallway? The one in the hallway?
Run of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking and meditating.
Yeah, I saw that in the peripheral. I was just focused on going in the back room. I like your eye right now, Rubes.
That killed me.
La femme fatale.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
This is Max Payne's. Yep, yeah, this is Max Payne. This is literally chapter 2. Chapter 2 is Max Payne, is his story from it. Oh my god. Yeah, this was a late, yeah, after I've gotten my revenge and shit. An Alex Casey thriller. Well, interesting. They're not saying Max Payne, they're saying Alex Casey, but that doesn't... okay. Look at those guns, the gold guns. Maybe it's all... Well, see, this is where we're flipped. To see what that's... Yeah, see, right? But why is it an Alex Casey thriller? I feel like all of these should be Max Payne thrillers, but maybe... See, that's where we get. Yeah, so they're giving you all of the, like, Easter eggs, but they're changing the main name that would be displayed. Because, I mean, sure, he could have written other books as well, but it seems like those Berettas and this whole environment and the city is all related to the Alex Casey stuff. You know what would be really cool is if Alex Casey was like an anagram for Max Payne, but it's not. It's totally what it is though, right? The Things That I Want sounds like a chapter name for Max. Oh, really? Dude, seriously, that's like... I bet, yeah, see, that's the only thing that they're changing. But I'm wondering why did they do that? Why not just keep it? Maybe it'd be too much. Maybe it'd be too much on the button if they were to say Max Payne thriller. I need to clear my throat, and I'm gonna smoke some more weed. So just keep reading your books. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come right back to you. So, prologue, The Darkness Inside, Chapter 1, Elevators, a Criminal Mastermind, The Depths of My Brain, Sign of Her Passage, Chapter 7, $1 million Question. So, none of them match. Sorry for the squeaks. What about Max Payne 1? Alright. Let's go look at those paintings. That's sick, though. That's really cool. He's got all these books. Has so many chapters after that. Yeah, I feel ya. Does the sun stop one of these? It's not. Notes to do. No. Wow, look at that. I'm not much of a morning person myself. It's Golden Gate Bridge, maybe. Looks like the Golden Gate Bridge, maybe, because I don't know. I don't know, you New York. New York, New York. Alright, let's go talk to Alice. Alice. Hey, Alice.
Oh, hey. I just finished those cover mock-ups.
Oh, hey.
They're on your desk.
You responded to it. Must be your name.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
Oh, we
On
work
occasion,
together?
I
That
can
makes
perform
sense.
all sorts of miracles, my dear.
That's really
Oh,
cool.
really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
You guys want to have the shadows have sex with each other again? Come on, we're still young. Okay, let's do the mock-ups. Okay, here we go. Wait, where are the mock-ups? Is that what was in the room? Don't tell me. Oh, it was this. Yeah, these look cool.
Got to give the people what they
Yeah.
want.
Oh, sure, until Barry
Yeah,
gets his hands
it's true.
on them.
It's
Which,
true.
by the way,
You
my
guys are
dead
funny.
body.
Let me put a hat on.
Last time was the last
I'm wearing
time.
black.
Oh,
I wear
it's
yesterday's
Barry.
hat.
He called.
PlayStation.
Alan!
Oh no, what happened?
Alan! Please check the fuse box.
Oh, that's
I'm
okay.
Right here. I'm on
She's
it, honey.
Alice is afraid of the dark. Alice is afraid of the dark. Alice, like, legitimately afraid, not like just somewhat afraid. She has a legitimate phobia. Guys, what's the fear of being afraid of the dark? Anyone got that answer?
I really don't like this, Alan.
I know, I'm trying. I just don't know where I'm going. I'm sorry. Okay, well, this hiding in the room is definitely not.
Alan! I really need those lights on.
Broski, I'm trying my best. Oh, they're over here. I see. I'm sorry. Sorry. Front door? Why? Why?
Alan, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You
Hi.
okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It just really spooked me.
Yo, I
Don't
get
worry. We'll just break out the
it.
canvas.
Nyctophobia.
I know it's stupid,
Probably
but
nycto.
it's just
Nycto? I don't know. What do you guys think it is? Is it
especially when
nycto?
I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
I still love you.
I used to have these
No, sorry, my throat's not clear enough
Dark
to really
really
hit
spooked me, too.
the cry
When it
correctly.
got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
A clicker.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Clickers aren't Last of Us, lol. You know what I used to call... Oh, a lot of people call the remote control for the TV the clicker. Oh, we used to call it the changer when we were younger. You got the changer? Where's the changer at? Some people call it that
I'm
the
okay.
clicker.
My head's fine. I had to
What
lie
is
about my headache
nyctophobia?
and my
Nyctophobia
boss.
is an extreme
He'd
fear of the
send me to
dark.
hospital
The name
for
comes
days.
from the Greek
I
word.
couldn't
Oh,
leave
okay,
the
yeah.
house.
Children and adults with nyctophobia may fear being alone in the dark. For shizzle.
Obviously been through quite a shock. You should take
That's what Alice. That's what Alice is dealing with.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
The doctor had a fishing trip. Look at his attire.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting
We
for you.
interrupted his
She's
fishing trip.
Very good at her job. I'm
Hey.
sure she can locate your wife in no time.
30
Doc
bucks.
Nelson was the image of
Give
a
me your
small
clothes.
town doctor.
We'll change
Sheriff
outfits.
Breaker
Come on,
had
bro.
called him to the
30
station
bucks.
to take a look at the
Cold
gun in my
hard
hand.
cash. You don't see that kind of money nowadays. 30 whole US American dollars, bro. For your whole outfit. Yeah. You can have my jacket. Well, just my jacket. Alright,
I
well,
believe
he
you'll
says
find the
no.
sheriff in her office.
Fucking dick.
Just go down
Big
the
Billy
hall.
Bass.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a
Alice.
ain't she? Not the biggest I ever
Oh,
caught, if you
man.
can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me. But she's
Irrational
right up
fears
there.
do not make
Now,
us little
she's
bitches.
a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure.
Even
Now,
normal-sized
if you want either
bitches
salmon, on the other
have
hand,
fears as
then
well.
It's fly fishing.
Even big
you a fishing man,
fishes
Mr. Wake? Oh,
uh,
doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can
might
be
find
very
some irrational
relaxing out
things
there. You
scurry.
can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest.
Who would name a town Watery?
I'll take your word for
Hey,
it,
I'm gonna
Doc.
go hit the Watery. Oh, I live in Watery. The Watery part of Washington. Jesus. Ooh, Lover's Pee.
You're good to go, Mr. Wake.
Bro,
Sarah's
I'm
probably
looking at your
waiting for a
stuff.
chance to
Please
talk
do
to
not
her.
rush me. Going all the way up to Canada up there. We go too far up, we're gonna go to Canada. We're too nice up there. Let's not go that way.
The sheriff
Ooh, what
wanted
do we
to
got
see
on the
you in our
table?
office.
It's so old school, ain't it? It's old school. We got what is it called? A CRT. Ooh, look at that. That's old Apple. Look at the mouse. This is like old. This is like freaking elementary school Apple computers. Holy crap, Polo, that's awesome. Are people rushing me? I hate being rushed. Hate it. In a game where I'm supposed to do something, I hate being rushed. Pets on a leash while in Watery. Da, 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 da. It's funny, old school. This is all like remastered or whatever. So you got these giant objects. Like everything's a little bit too big. Like the cup of coffee is bigger than a typical cup of coffee would be, or everything's just a little bit wider in size. Oh my God, cool! Cameron County Jail. Wait, who is this guy? Oh, he's a sheriff. Oh, I thought he was a doctor for whatever reason. I'm at the cops. I don't pay attention to when they talk sometimes. Dope. I wonder what that computer was. Oh, we have. Oh my God! Look, we got some printing paper that's been that hasn't been opened yet. Is that what I'm looking at? Is that some still wrapped printing paper? What the hell is that? I really love the 10 key. Give me colors. Love some 10 key colors. Oh, one more thing. What do we got? Oh, how to lift with your legs. Proper lifting technique to avoid pain and injury. Lift with your legs, everyone. Not with your back. Whoa, that's a long list of what? I wonder what that's a list of. Whoa, I wonder. You think that's all the like citizens, maybe? Which is a weird thing to have. There's too much to explore. Hold on, let's just watch.
Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of
So I love this kind of stuff. People that create the game always find a way to put themselves into it. Not always, but when they do, I love it. Have you seen this man? This identifying feature is knack for winning contests. Oh, he must have won a contest to get in the game. That is so fun. That is so fun. Richard Bruce Stansky, Jacob Miller, on a camping trip overdue, haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call that number and thank you. These must be the the main creator team guys. Cursed contest winners. Oh man, that's great. Sarah Breaker Sheriff. Breaker.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's
Hello.
on the desk. The battery was dead.
This is where I was supposed to go to. I'll get in a minute, Sarah. I have to take a shit. I'll buy us some time to explore. She thinks we're currently in the restroom. What's in this door? Ah, see, in these games, it's all about exploring and finding the hidden stuff, so I just love it. I love it. It's my favorite. Oh my god, there's a thermos outside. Can I just run outside real quick? Or back door? I'll jump through a window. I don't care.
Mr.
Hey.
Wake?
Yes?
The sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Oh my god, look at her hairstyle, guys.
That
Remember,
was
this is the
Cynthia
90s.
Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used
That's
to be
that's
the
Neon
editor of the
Icon's
local
mother's
newspaper,
hairstyle.
but she's focused on,
When growing up,
other
I want to
things
say
these
that was
days.
Neon Icon's mother's
She'd fit
style.
right in where I
Mother's
come from.
hairstyle.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with
I know,
maintaining the
right,
light
Ruby?
bulbs
I always do
of
that.
The whole town.
Can I say hi to Rubes?
Refuses to step on shadows.
Hi to
things like
Ruby.
that.
Hi to
Back in
Ruby
her day,
Dooby.
she wrote about
Ruby
all sorts of
Dooby.
weird things in the paper. Bright
Hey,
Falls
Rubes.
has a colorful
Would you
history.
hit Rubes?
Of course, what small town hasn't?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. She said it too. Talking to you too, boo boo. All right.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
I'll go there in a minute, ma'am. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. I just don't want to miss out on any manuscripts. That's my biggest thing now is I don't want to miss out on manuscripts. So we'll just do a quick look-ski. Oh, we got a thermos in here anyways, so that's good. It's good we did a look-ski. Ciao. Coffee maker. Ooh, manuscript. That's what it's all about. Are you kidding me? I've already missed 2. What does that even mean? I haven't been anywhere else. This makes no sense. A lice sees a shadow. I'm not going to drop the lice thing. It's actually kind of funny to me now.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She
Oh,
lowered the camera
now she's a thin woman? You saying she looks fat? Like she gotta be a thin woman.
She shook her head and
I
laughed.
feel like Alice would be really offended by this. I'm pretty sure it's a lice. I knew a girl growing up named Elise. She was always older than me. She was always older than me. Somehow she She remained older than me throughout all the years. I could never catch up with age. I liked her. Dina, there it is, yes. I wasn't even thinking of that, but yes, substitute teacher. Yep. God, that's a Key and Peele. Such good stuff, such good content. They those two minds together, that was so funny. It's crazy seeing some really old footage of Mad TV with them in it, but like when it comes to the Key and Peele show, I ought to fucking rewatch that. I've already rewatched through, I've watched all of SNL. I watched some of these things, but Key and Peele is one of those where it's like there's got so many really good skits. What's this?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait.
We killed Stucky.
Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
We killed Stucky.
Give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Oh my god, we killed Stucky. He was probably just protecting his...
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you
Okay,
down the
ma'am.
corridor in her office.
Just because you got a badge doesn't mean you can boss people around. Oh, it does? Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. Alright, we should probably listen to her. I love the missing cat ones. Did you see the Schrodinger's cat Easter egg in Payday? The Schrodinger's cat. You ever heard of the Schrodinger's cat theory? There was a physicist, named, oh my god, that's the name of the pet. It's not Elias Schrodinger. What the fuck is Schrodinger's first name? Edwin? Edwin Schrodinger? Is it Edwin? Erwin Schrodinger. I was close. Erwin Schrodinger had this theory, this thing. Let me get this off because it's gonna distract me. He put his cat into a box. Inside the box, there was a poisonous capsule that was due to release the poison or whatever at any time or whatnot. Like it was a random disperse of whatever. So the question, the theory is because we don't know we don't know the answer to the variables, it's safe to say that that cat is both alive and dead, which doesn't make sense, right? Doesn't make sense because it's like, how can you be alive and dead? But inside the box, that's the whole theory. Is the cat alive? Is the cat dead? It's supposed to just make people wonder, question the unknown, right? So it's the theory of his cat, and there's always Easter eggs when it involves Schrodinger's cat. But in Payday, you see one of those missing cats. It'll say Erwin, and on the descriptions, it'll say that God damn it, what does it say? He's believed to be both something and something, right? That are opposites, right? So it's a Easter egg to the whole Erwin Schrodinger stuff. Balake, yeah, Balake. Sir, that's Blake.
Your phone, Mr.
Oh, no, don't be messing with me. All right, let's pick up the phone. I'm glad we explored because we could see that. We heard that Stucky thingy. Also, when I was exploring, I noticed the Erwin, the Schrodinger's cat Easter egg when I was hanging out in the alleyway while you guys were doing the jewelry heist, attempting that, and I also was checking out like their stoops were in front of their homes, the little steps that lead into the house. It very well it looks good, looks real, looks fantastic. Police department. All right, let's pick up our cell phone.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
Yeah, have you?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
Why are your men
I'm
on
not
it?
sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The
Need
cabin
all hands on
Cauldron
deck.
Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
And throw away the key? That's good. That's
Excuse
good
me.
writing. I would have
need to
wrote
take
that.
this.
Cliche doesn't make any sense.
Hello?
Alan, please.
Where is that cat?
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence.
Going to the back lot?
Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
What the fuck?
After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
No. Yo, I've seen 7. Obviously, it's not Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
I
No.
need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
Can we help him?
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
You're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
I love when people say that.
I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me.
I really want like an alien invasion game. Thriller, an alien thriller. With all of the good alien thriller movies that have came out in, I don't know, the last 10 years or so. Maybe 20, I don't know. We deserve a really good, like, suspense-filled alien thriller. Not no cliche, gun shooting, alien shit. I mean survival. But, like, on Earth. In a very, I don't know. Maybe in the city, that'd be interesting. I like in a cabin in the woods in the middle of nowhere where you're all alone and you can't get help. And so it's literally just you trying to survive an alien invasion. That would be fucking sick. Especially if you're out in the middle of nowhere, it gives reason why the aliens would be checking you out. It's less populated. Okay, dark presence in the diner. We still didn't go too far.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Hey Ruby, can I admit something?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Do thermos.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Look, it's in the look. Come here. This is 1997 Washington. I wish I could show you the map, but it basically, you know how like if you look at the map, you got northwest of us. You know how our state kind of does that thingy around a bunch of water, a big lake. This is like along one of those spots, so it's really only probably a few hours northwest of us or west of us. Yeah, it's pretty sick. There's going to be a sequel that comes out this month, later this month. And, yeah, I'm kind of excited to play it now. Oh, shit. Maybe we can get in the back of the ambulance? Ambulance! Get some cool drugs and, like, cleaning supplies. Yeah, I bet they got some nice cleaning supplies in there. Drugs. How much does it get through there? Oh, that's how. Kick it. Awesome. We're just fucking things up because we don't live here. What do we care? I feel bad about that, to be honest. We shouldn't have done that. Manuscript. Wake at Lover's Peak.
Fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
What have you done with my wife? I had no idea this whole time that this game was like a Telltale
Alice's driver's license
situation, and that's
on the
freaking
front
awesome.
seat. The caller meant business.
I would have played this much earlier if I knew that. I thought it was gonna be some like survival shit, like super survival. This isn't super survival. This is more Telltale.
Barry? Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
Story driven.
I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness, the way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it.
What?
It's a long...
Marvelous, Sarah.
No. What are you... fuck. He was explaining some stuff with inner dialogue.
Inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to...
From now on, I am not walking towards anything until I hear silence.
Am I free to go?
That's two conversations I accidentally rushed.
No, of
Oh,
course
wow.
not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at
Doesn't want a
Golden Lake
handshake
Lodge.
anymore.
Did you talk to my wife?
Oh my
I had
God.
the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, shit.
Take it easy.
Oh my god, in the sheriff station?
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
What?
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk
Yikes.
to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right.
Ooh, I don't
wanna
like this
press
guy.
Charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Damn.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I saw that.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like
Goes
any
to
of
the
it.
west.
It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on
Rusty's
the balcony.
gone.
Looking
Wait,
at the
Rusty's
mess.
back?
Poor thing.
Oh wait, that's Stucky. Sorry.
I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Uh-oh, don't be a perv.
Who's Max?
And
What an
see, this is my problem. I like shorts. I like puffy jackets. I like colorful shirts like that. Losing my hair, and I'm overweight. Apparently, I'm that guy, and I hate it.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Bucktooth Charlie, Colombian mammoth. Oh my god, you guys want to learn some nature shiz? We're not gonna get any information here while that guy's talking.
No!
Deer,
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week,
nuisances, every
and
one of
someone's got
them.
Alice.
What?
And
They
everything's
utterly
just-
ruin my tulips every spring. I tried dousing my garden, and what the fuck?
But when you start confusing fiction with
In cougar urine, but nothing keeps them away. And they come early in the morning too, so I don't even manage to catch them in the act. But when I finally do, I've got my rifle loaded with buckshot and ready to go. The problem is the population. There are just so many of them. Last summer, my husband was driving back from Watery after dark, and a whole herd of them were just sitting in the road. He drove right into a tree trying to avoid them. The doctor said he could have died. Plus, it ruined our truck. These things are more dangerous than bears. You can quote me on that. And they did. Lorna Miles. That's the knowledge. If you guys want to learn anything about deers, stop by this place. Apparently losing your hair is fixable too. What are you talking about? This day and age? No, I wouldn't fix anything about myself. Wait, fixable? You're saying I got a problem with liking shorts? Fuck off. You know, colorful shirts? Get out of here. What are you saying? I need to change myself? What are you saying? Ooh, you guys want to learn? No, let's check out this side. Look at these. I love the wood carved stuff. I've seen anything that's a resemblance, and this is true. Anything that's a, like, Washington-based game. For instance, what was that Telltale type game with the brothers? It's a 3-part. The first one was with the girl and her friend, and then she got powers. That took place actually in a place that was like Washington, or it might have been Oregon. No, that one was Oregon. And then the second one took place in a good portion of it was in Washington. And during that part with the two brothers, they I don't know why I want to say Sound of Music, because that's like the third one is the girl that has the powers with the music and stuff. That one was great. Okay, so you'll always run into any sort of souvenir spot will always have wood carved animals. That's just what I wanted to say. That's how you know, that's always a good Washingtonian fucking like reference. Wood carved animals. wear what I want. Or I wear what I want. Ain't nobody tell me to fix myself. Look at this man hat. That's cute. I'd grab one of those hats. I'd feel like a sheriff. Or a ranger. Ranger Doze. Want to learn about the forest? Doze knows. Camping safety guide. Historical Elderwood. Mott's car rental. Ice Age exhibit. Eclipse. Cascade Range hiking. Fishing in Bright Falls. Something Palace. Elderwood Palace Lodge. Happy Camper. Guides for tour schedule. Elder National Park. Elderwood. Bright Falls Cuisine. Bright Falls and Insomnia Relief Fund. Wait, Relief Fund? What the fuck are you talking about? What? Maybe Insomnia is a place. Something happened there. Ooh, I wonder if something happened there. We'll talk to the rest. Fuck out of my way. Oh, bears. You guys want to learn about the grizzly bear? It happened while I was fishing at my usual spot. I'd stayed out later than I meant to. Sun was already going down. Suddenly, this huge animal lumbers out of the woods on the far bank. A grizzly, and a big one. You don't see a lot of grizzlies around here. Mostly black bears. They're not so bad. More scared of you than you are of them. But grizzlies are another thing altogether. I froze, of course. I've treated a few maulings in my life, so I know the kind of damage these things can do. Started reeling my line in, hoping to get out of there fast. The grizzly noticed me, though. Looks right at me. Now I've got a few trout already in my basket, and I could tell the grizzly was smelling an easy meal. It started getting into the river, heading my way. I thought I was going to have to run for it in my waders, but then the bear stopped. Looked like it was sniffing the air. Whatever it smelled spooked the devil out of it, and it bolted back the way it'd come. Gave me a good fright, that's for sure. Dr. Nelson. Dr. Nelson on that one. Very good. Interesting story, and that's another thing. So what the F is going on in Bright Falls? The bear, the scary monster could smell the demon in the air. I don't know what you call it, but whatever it smelled was in Bright Falls, right? It was that river crossing. He said, whoa, 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 no, this is too dangerous. That right there would be like, okay, that's weird. You gotta, you want to freaking figure that out. Sheesh. Pick up the thermos. Wah, wah. All right. Hey, Rusty, Mr. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not the doctor.
Hey, Rusty.
Oh,
right?
bear trap.
You run cabins. Oh, Mr.
The guy was right though. There's a lot of things with the black bears. You don't gotta be scared of black bears. Black bears are small.
I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the
black bears are more
registration
timid.
form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
You probably could even scare a black bear off. So you know, don't be like so freaking out about black bears. But yeah, when it comes to fucking grizzly bears, they are way bigger, way more aggressive, and those are that grizzly bear is what people in the wilderness of Washington should be afraid of. Not the black bears.
I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Not to say that a black bear probably couldn't fuck you up if you got it upset, but like you said, most are going to be more scared of you. They're much more timid. They're just kind of looking for food and they run around and stuff. Fix the poor damn dog. All right.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife,
H2O.
and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
That's what was in the box or whatever. It was a cell phone.
Hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this
Forgot
sounds.
that's what we were looking at.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I also have, I don't have many pairs of shoes and whatnot. I don't like shoes, but I do got boots that are exactly like those boots. And when I wear socks, I prefer them to be like, if I'm going out, I would prefer them to be tall socks, so it keeps my legs warm while wearing the shorts. And what do you know? Boots, socks, that is a spot on detail. Once again, I'm this freaking annoying guy. God damn it. That's just spot on. No joke. No joke. That is me. I don't have a jacket like that or shirts like that, but kind of wish I did. I hate myself for it. I talked to Rusty and over the form.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay.
Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max.
I feel ya. That's foreshadowing.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Yeah.
Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip the conversation. I hate that. I thought we were just opening the door.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate.
That wasn't nearly as loud as
I'm
it
going to
visually
Lover's
looked.
Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Oh, the police!
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Fuck you. I'm gonna drop kick this fool.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission. Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
True.
I didn't realize we were back in the 3rd grade here.
Shut up, bro. I'm exploring. Batteries. He's upset because I'm turning off the light on him, but I'm really trying to see what lights cover what area. Hot tub. Hot tub. Ooh, hot. Gonna get you hot. Hot tub. Good place to hide. Oh, no well. Well, guess that's okay. We don't have our other guns that we had in that last chapter. They reset us? That sucks. I had so much shit left over last round. Like, I was gonna be loaded up. Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Gonna fall. Da! Da! There it is. I was like, at some point I'm gonna die. When exploring goes wrong.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Here's the thing is... Nope. I'm getting in that car. Confused by that too. I wonder if we're just opening the door or we're actually getting in there. Watch it gonna be locked. That's all it's gonna say.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented.
See, I'm such
It wasn't a long
freaking
walk
A.
to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Alright. Of course. Use logic. Could have skipped coming back. Fuck you, bro. Why are crows sounding like that? Yo, this game's pretty spooky. It's getting to the spooky levels. You hear the creaking of the door. Okay, I got a gun. Oh, and we got light. Ain't nothing to be afraid of with light. With light, anything is... Oh, what the fuck?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan?
I know.
Make it sound more organized than I ever see.
Sometimes throughout the year, it's like pretty easy to say what was the game of the year, what's going to be, but I don't know.
No plan, really. Just taking the
Don't know.
atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that.
I'd have to recap.
Tell me.
Yeah, the recap's
No
important.
sack race for us older gentlemen, huh? Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
gonna check out the parade, of course. And
It's probably going to be one of those big names, but I don't think Diablo will get it.
well, that takes a different kind of constitution. Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
I don't know.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman. That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
He's talking about what we had seen. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, stuff like that, yeah, freaks me out. What's the dealio? What's going on? Let's go to Lover's Peak. But we're passing by a cabin. How would I not check it out? And a little RV. No door though. To keep the door on this side. Smart. 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 Safe. Oh, right. Hogwarts. Maybe. Yeah. Right. Hogwarts is big. Oof. That's actually good. That's oof. What else came out? Oh, what the fuck? This whole place is busted. I'm not opening that right now. Oh, another story, guys.
Crime and punishment.
I love these.
The cancer
Oh, was that?
of
That was, yeah.
civilization.
That was a good one, though.
But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Ooh, Michael Jackson.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come
Ooh, that was a while ago.
guy, and quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you...
Oh, there you go. The remake got a lot of traction, a lot of attention. People loved it. Yeah, it was good. It was well done, and they tweaked things. Yeah, it was a new experience. That's what makes it kind of interesting. Because it's like, remakes, should they even be a count? Or it wasn't like, it was still the classic game, just with some tweaks, right? And so it's just interesting.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me?
Certain games winning game of the year in multiple years because due to remakes of said game. That's really interesting. Oh, what about the Zelda, the newer Zelda game that came out, and people love that. Right, and that I want to play that still. Oh, but I still haven't played Dead Island 2. I want to. That takes place in LA. It's pretty cool.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Okay, well that was confusing. That wasn't good. That was not a good one. Right. Manuscript. Rose and Rusty.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him
Are we on
too.
chapter 3?
She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
No, it's still episode 2. Oh, it went down. I see. That was a lot of manuscripts. No way we're missing that many. There must be some sort of trick, maybe playing on higher difficulties to find them. Maybe all the difficulties have the manuscripts in different places. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that was another really big release. See, yeah, Ruby. There has been a lot, and there's still more. There's still more. What about earlier in the year? I know that there was stuff.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up.
Oh, Baldur's... Yep, there it is, right? I think that's the winner. I think that's the winner, Ruby. I think Baldur's Gate wins.
Max whined in his cage. Rusty's
I played a little bit of it, but that one blew a lot of people's minds, and I don't remember like much negativity with it. Stray? No, Stray's older. Stray, I think, yeah, double check Stray. Stray might have been previous, because Stray was on my own personal Game of the Year list last year. Who was that? I only got to look at her. I didn't get to look at him. Who grabbed her? Who was that? Whoa. Texas Chainsaw ain't gonna win no awards, but I know that people were enjoying it. I was hoping to play a little bit of that after this, and maybe we can get nuns involved. But maybe not, I don't know. He hasn't played it yet, but I thought it could be kind of fun. Where? Who? Where are you? I hear you. I'm gonna help you as soon as I can. Armored Core, I don't know, but just because I don't know, it means that, nah, not popular. I don't know it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to Game of the Year, they're always like, I don't know, the games that always get so much publicity. Fuck that. He's in there? Is he dead in there or what? Oh, Lies of P. I haven't played that either, and that is also another very interesting one. It's been a great year for games. You're not even done, and it's been a great year.
Was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way.
I know it's, yeah, Mortal Kombat is really big for a lot of people, and Payday coming out is huge. I know it hasn't had the biggest, like, huge release, but once more content comes out with it, oh yeah, Counter-Strike, see, huge year for, because, like, the sequels of certain games that have been, like, iconic, like, cult classics, right, like, for so long and stuff, yeah, it's been a crazy year. Thermos. What was the new Assassin's Creed? That was this year? Shit, I don't remember.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
I played a handful of them. I played maybe half of the Assassin's Creed games. I like them, but they get tedious. They just kind of get repetitive. Oh, wait. Oh, that just came out. That's hilarious. I didn't even know. That literally just dropped? That's interesting. I'm not interested because that sounds like it's basically, they've already done the Egypt one with Assassin's Creed, whatever, the revamping of it with Bayek. I think that was his name. Give me a second, man. I'm gonna help you in just 2 shakes.
Please help me. Hello?
I'm here. Oh my god, he's fucked up. Today, I love that. Is that today's day? That's so funny.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
He's gonna die before we come back out.
Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Aw, poor babe.
Good boy.
Stay in there. Stay tight. No, I don't. I'm afraid the dog is gonna be vulnerable. Alright, let's get the lights on. Jesus, look what busted through there. That's terrifying. That image in itself is terrifying. Wait, where's the office? Across the way? Oh, fuck. We're gonna have a fight.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Oh, it's a manuscript. I thought the light was coming from underneath the door, so that door had me all freaked. Wake search reaches a safe haven of light.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled.
Oh, that's right. Lord of the Rings with the Gollum. Failure. Uber failure. There's no way in hell Gollum will get Game of the Year. I remember that failure. That was bad.
For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
That was also something that a lot of people, I think, were looking forward to. Oh, there's even newer? God damn it. Boy, I love Lord of the Rings, too. How are they going to have some fucked up shit? Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Oh, man. I don't know that. Oh, man. Looks just as shit. No. Son of a bitch. I really like Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, someone axed it?
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh shit.
Rusty! Rusty!
It's this way.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Yeah, I know, Alan Wake 2, that's a big one. That's surprising. That's another, like, long-awaited release. People like the stuff. I mean, I never played it, but just like I said, just because I'm freaking slow to it all, it doesn't mean that it's not super popular. The Day Before? What is that? What's The Day Before? Now you got me interested. What the hell is that? That sounds like, that's a really good title. That long-awaited piece of shit. What is that? What one's that? Oh, he's dead.
Something.
It could be a scam. Oh no, it really one of those thingies. It's never gonna come out kind of shit.
Please don't feed the animals.
What? No, Rusty's changed. Rusty, no. Why does everyone have axes? But I guess he picked it.
At all times. Rusty? Rusty, no! Bears and wolves never approached any other. Closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet on the ground. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical.
Stop moving.
This includes even. I go on the river. Or invisible barrier.
Sorry, Rusty. Hey, bitch. Alright, we survived. Oh, it went shady after a while? What the hell? I don't know what it is. The table that sounds cool though. What is it like a survival horror? It was supposed to be a zombie MMO with the looks of oh, that sounds sick. And it went shady. I wonder what you mean by that. Cause yeah, that does sound really cool. Especially, oh my god, I wish Paige can get into like a cool MMO or something and get his whole community behind it, and I can jump on board with you guys. That'd be so much fun. Oh, a lot of bad rap. That's bad. Oh my god, yeah. What about like Redfall? Remember the failure of Redfall? For whatever reason, that last comment you just said reminded me of it. Popped into my head. Was that one of their shitty games?
I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Oh yeah, that was sad. That was sad. Well, sucks to be for Bethesda, which is, you know, well, you hit and miss. You can't all be home runs. So much drop hazards. It's scary. Rusty's final thoughts.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens.
Yeah,
but she
what
made
the
him
fuck?
feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been.
Oh.
He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Oh, because he did. They tried something new and failed. Yeah, that's the price. The price of creativity. The price of the risk of innovation. Hey Ruby, I want to admit something that from yesterday for wrestling. It's upset. I get on my side. I'm upset with myself because as much as I can plan a good, like maybe a good storyline, I feel like once it's all delivered, it's not always. I guess you know, not everything is a home run, but especially when it comes down to it, fuck up the delivery of certain storylines and it bugs me. It's like after I say it all, I'm like, well, that just fucking got ruined all in just my delivery of it all, just because I got a little bit spacey and whatnot. But some of yesterday's storylines I really wish would have kind of been somewhat different in a way, or just delivered different, or maybe I had the right words to use. I just want to get that off my chest.
Lover's Peak was at the
Yesterday was a
far
fun
end of the
show,
nature
but
trail.
there was some moments throughout it that got a little under my skin, especially at the end there with so much ruckus and everything going on. Yeah, could have been better. Stalker 2, Heart of the Chernobyl. I don't know that one. But wasn't there? No, that was a movie. I was gonna say, wasn't there a super popular Chernobyl thing? Oh, that's probably just a movie. I know. Yeah, you're right. Ooh, cool. We found another one of those hidden thingies. Sweet. Yeah, you're right. I guess I am probably right now. I just need to hear some positivity with it. I was really happy with Dave Station's reactions. Hopefully, he enjoys it. It's sad that we're gonna be losing ECO. That's okay. Very hype post-apocalyptic. I feel like, yeah, I don't know it. I don't know it, but the title of it, The Heart of Chernobyl, is what I'm like, what? But Stalker itself, I feel like maybe I've heard of, maybe a previous one. It's a shooter, yeah, okay. Moonshine Cave, cool. Site of frequent bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition, 1919 to 1933. Oh, hell yeah. We're getting ourselves a shotgun. What is that? You have discovered 5 of the hidden chests. Motherfucker, I'll discover all of them. No, I'm just kidding. Probably not. Maybe. There's a goal in mind. I never find everything. But if I can get... I always have a goal of like 70-80% of hidden stuff in games that I play. And if I can hit around that, I feel pretty good. Not you, Ruby. God damn it. This is my problem with new people, Rubes. You're amazing. You and Melty, you guys know when to do stuff. When you do your guys' sound bites and you do it at appropriate times and you do it spaced out well. It's these freaking new people that make it about them thinking that they're adding so much by making constant noise. Yeah, no, it would definitely, yeah, no. Anything that lost my storytelling wasn't on you guys. There was 2 separate times I got in my head distracted, but only one time I was very vocal about it. But, yeah. This is, I don't know. My patience after streaming for many years, or for a handful of years, but at the beginning I think I was a little more welcoming. It's like, oh yeah, everyone come. But like now it's just like, guys, I'm already pretty annoyed and exhausted just in general. We got good people in the chat, and then these newbies come in, and it's just like, fucking A. Sometimes they're cool, and then most of the time they go sour real quick. I don't understand how all of you guys from Cages, they're so... I don't want to say well-behaved, but you guys are all just so fucking mature. And that blows my mind. That's why it's like anyone from Cages chat is like more than 1,000% welcome in mine. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do something like that. I need to figure out how to do that kind of stuff. Melty could help, but Melty doesn't have my book. He doesn't have my book of information, so unfortunately, yeah, that sometimes gets me distracted. Melty's one of the guys. I guess if he looked at the freaking roster, what we have up, but nah, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, scary. Valtone, that's awesome. Oh, we can choose the winners. That would be awesome. That would be good. That would actually be great. Yeah, because I forget about that shit all the time. Nuns is more of a how do I, like, you know, when I forget to do stuff or whatever, like Nuns is not gonna remember to do it. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Melty would be the guy, but Melty's not always available or paying, or not always like available at the moment. He's with work and stuff. He's usually tuning in while he's at work. I have so much fun, but honestly, I don't know. Because I guess those days are so, with me in my head all organized with so much shit that I'm trying to kind of balance and work with, that when we get new people and trying to deal with new people and trying to get them acclimated with, I guess, the culture of the room, the environment of the room, like I don't know. Wrestling fans are
Nobody in
freaking
Bright Falls seemed to know where Al
some
was,
of the worst.
But Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face
Yeah,
of the
for
earth
shizzle.
when he left
I
the
believe
diner.
that.
Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on.
I can't wait to add Snow Wife.
Knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was.
I can't
Barry
wait
liked
to
her.
add Snow Wife.
That was no big surprise.
That
Came
was
to women,
something.
Barry
That all got fucking interrupted. God damn it. That's the storyline that I was so excited for, and I was using key terms like witch and apple of my eye for Snow Wife because her name is a play on Snow White and Melty Snow's wife. She chose it. Like, it's too good, right? She's super clever and awesome, and son of a bitch, that pissed me off. Sorry, I just got reminded of that. I'm gonna have a smoke. From now on, basically, just I think a couple ago, the one with the a bunch of tag teams was just under 2, I think. But yeah, maybe it was. When it comes to, like, I think at this point we're at a roster size to where I don't need to have everybody every week showing up, right? Especially, like, there's a lot of viewers that are in the game that can't make it, but then there's the viewers that are there like every week, and so to me it's important to keep the viewers there interested and keep coming back. So I always want them to have some storylines. They could be kind of more so our main characters of sorts, and the people that can't really ever make it are just kind of, we'll maybe treat them more as mid-card, or in means of maybe not just mid-card, but in the means of just they're just, you know, they can miss a week here and there. To be honest, I put Amber. All right, so we made Amber a little bit ago, right? And on the back of my book, I have everyone's names written down. So like I can at the end of each planning week, I look back to be like, okay, match, they got a match, they got a match, they got a match, they got a match. I forgot to write Amber's name in that after I made him or something, and so Amber, there's been like a few weeks where Amber hasn't, and I said, oh shit, I remember seeing him and I'm like, wait, we haven't had Amber in for a little bit, and I looked, and yeah, so I wrote him in now, but yeah. As Penguin also said, it's always nice to give newcomers more screen time. Did he say that? Yeah, that is, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Especially, yeah, the newcomers, at least until, and see how, if they really love it, if they don't, give them an opportunity to get a taste of it. Yeah, it's important for that. He's right there. Penguin knows what he's talking about. And he's so good. He's like, oh, you can totally get rid of my match. And it's like, nah, Penguin, Penguin's one of our top talents. Penguin's one of our top talents, and it's like I don't want to drop Penguin's matches. He's always so willing, but he's one of our top talents. I don't. There's still the quality of the show, you know. in a silly way. Yep, people definitely start falling away near the 2-hour mark. You're absolutely right, Ruby. I was noticing that, especially yesterday. I noticed that a big time once we were getting into the late, after about an hour and a half or so. So we need to cut it shorter. We need to work with that, and I think not having someone included every week will do it. And in fact, maybe what we do is we limit the amount of matches. Because now that we know the FTW will always be defended, we always have that match there. What if we limit every week to 5 matches plus FTW, right? So it's 6 matches every week. Once we start getting in 7, 8, 9, that's adding about 20-30 minutes on. I did message a couple of people to come back and cheer for their friends' match. Like, what do you mean by that? Can you clarify? More specifics? Like people from KG. Oh shit. So yeah, Dave was also busy. Oh, so like, oh, I know what you mean. So you actually told people to come back and be like, yo, Angie has a match. You should definitely come and support her. I see what you mean. Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah. And one, that's good because it's not all about me. It's helpful for me because if I see more people in chat, I'll be like, people are interested. And so I'll stay. It keeps me like feeling good. And, but it also is helpful for other people that are tuning in for their matches. If they don't see everyone in chat interested, it's probably going to hurt their feelings maybe a little. Maybe they'll be like, oh, well, people don't care about my match. Everyone cares about other people's matches, but not mine. So, like, I understand that. Did he? I'm happy. Yay. Yay. Let's take a moment there. Yeah, again, do you know what I was thinking after the delivery, after the ending of it? I thought this needed one more week. It needed one more week to breathe with you and Nuns as a team and supporting each other. Yay, he did? Good. I wanted people. I talked to Nuns prior to it all, and I was saying, I told Nuns prior, like, understand that today I'm gonna say some mean stuff, and it has nothing to do with you as a person. It's related to your character, because I'm trying to get everyone to feel really bad for you. Like, I want to say mean stuff. Hey, Amber, I wanted to say mean stuff to make them feel like bad. So that's why I was being so rough. He almost beat him with that, and I'm glad he didn't, to be honest. If he would have, it would have been a ladder match next week at the pay-per-view. And it would have, I would have tweaked it a little bit to be like, that would have been exciting. That would have been exciting. But I wanted Nuns to be as low as possible so nobody thinks he even has a chance. Because KG doesn't believe it. I want more than half the audience to not believe Nuns stands a chance, but I still want them to root for him anyways, right? That's what it's all about, right? It's like, they don't believe that he'll win, but they want him to win. That's what, yeah, see, so that was my goal in his storyline, and I kind of believe that if we had one more week to let it breathe, like I said, it could have made it better. But I'm really I'm happy. Was someone said I think East Coast said that's a twist I did not see coming. And that was important to have the two matches back to back. So it showed support for each other. And I'm so glad, Ruby, that you won the second one. Because once I saw you were about to win, that's why I was waiting and I was watching. And I wanted to say, Nuns notices Ruby say something into Tell's ear, at the certain moment or whatever, but he couldn't make it out. The bring it home bit is word talk, is wrestling verbiage for it's the end of the match. It's like let's end it. We've given everybody what they want. Let's bring it home. It would be kind of verbiage to be like, wait, is this an act? Are they playing? So that's what I wanted to do a quick tease to be like, wait, is something afoot here? That's why I threw that verbiage out. And then once we got into the next, my problem is there isn't enough time in between entrances, because I really wanted to tell more so the story of Nuns coming out and being confused that he's alone, and then to have Cage and you like run out and jump him and start the match kind of thing, but it didn't work too well. It was too many soup stuff. Yeah. Oh, Amber, what's your question? You can always just ask. Oh boy, that's a good question. That was a while ago. I don't know. Chances are shit, I don't keep record. I could look. Let me see. I do keep record. What am I talking about? I do keep record. I don't think things have been well for Amber Dark, but a lot of people are. Ask Ruby. Most, like 80% of the wrestlers lose when they start, and my camera is fucked. I'm gonna have to get a new camera, guys. That sucks. Maybe there's a wire loose in the back of the computer or something. I don't know. Excuse the visual problems. I guess that just adds charm. Let me find your match, Amber. There it was. You lost to Dustin Rhodes. That's right. You lost to Dustin Rhodes. Then you lost to me. There was other like multi-man matches. Things aren't going great for Amber Dark, but that's okay. Okay, he'll come back with a hot streak, I'm sure. He's huge. If you haven't seen him, you're the giant. You're the faction's giant, like Big Show kind of thing. So your finisher is the choke slam and shit, and it's a viciously high one. I had to make sure to find the choke slam of all choke slams. Am I right, Amber? Like, if I gotta give someone their finisher be the choke slam, it's got to be the tastiest of the options, and the one that you do looks very vicious. Yeah. I keep thinking, that's funny. 7-0, yeah, dude. Nuns is on a really bad one. Ruby was until she took my freaking FTW belt. Nothing at the moment, Amber. Nothing at the moment. We got a lot of people working. The stories are mostly involved with people that are able to make it each week. Like we were talking about Penguin, we're all right. So when you jumped in the chat, me and Ruby were talking about how the channels have been going, how the episodes have been going kind of long, and how Penguin made a good point about the new people we add. We should probably put a little bit more focus on them, just so they stay interested and whatnot. So we're at a point to where we need to. It's not so much of me just making a show of my buddies, but it's more trying to expand while still keeping it maintained, if you know what I mean. So nothing to be what no, there's nothing to be freaking apologized for. Yeah, nothing to be sorry. Yeah, nothing has, that's what I'm trying to explain right now, is that it has to do with like Penguin was saying, and Ruby just brought that up, and that's really important. It's about, like, every once in a while I can throw you guys into matches that aren't there, and it's cool, but like, and it's nothing against the people, because there's so many viewers. There's probably like maybe more than half the roster isn't able to make it every week because they're busy working and stuff. And that doesn't bug me in the slightest. I wish everyone could view it, but that doesn't bug me in the freaking slightest. That people gotta work, or be busy with whatever they may be doing. So those people, they're still important to the faction. They're still important to the whole promotion. But I was talking about them as like they're somewhat of like backstage characters, because a lot of the stories that are told through chat as well. A lot of things happen in chat, in the moment, in what's going on each week, that it's crazy because it's fun. And you can even Ruby can freaking talk about it with how she helped her storyline so much evolve based on KG and his voting on matches. I had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with me. She had no control over it. We were going to tell a story of Ruby distancing herself from freaking oh dude, NBA is really great this year, Amber, really great. Yeah, it's really fun this year. But okay, so yeah, we were trying to tell a story of like Ruby distancing herself from the wild hunt, and freaking Cage ended up, without him even knowing any of our plans, he voted against Ruby in one of her matches, and Ruby took all offense to it. It was so good. She was so good, right? And so I was like, oh, saw that in chat, and so I was able to play off of it. So that's why the people that are there every week, they kind of have their own hand in the evolution of their characters and stuff, and what's happening based on their reactions with other people, and also just fun stuff. And they're able to, even when they don't have any control over the storyline, they're still able to add anecdotes or throw little sayings or fun stuff. Like if they like what's going on, I love when you guys do like, oh, Angie does it all the time. Angie's the freaking best. When she last night when she said, I'm gonna float like a butterfly, sting like an Angie bee. And that was really good. So when you guys throw in your quips for stuff, makes my heart warm. Let's get back to the game. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. So that's what I was talking about, Amber. It's nothing to do with anything. But we need a lot of you guys, and everyone knows this, even the secondary people of the promotion. But then again, if people like, sometimes people are available. Let's say someone is on vacation for a week or whatever, and I know they're gonna be there. Like there's ways to incorporate a storyline in the moment. Like I spit shit off my head all the time. Most of the stuff I write are small notes saying like, someone gets jumped here. And how they get jumped is usually just right off the top of my head. That's why it never really sounds too great, Ruby. Sometimes I'll write down what I want to do, but usually the more I write, the more I'll fuck it up. Because I'll realize I skipped a part and want to include it, but then I'm already too far past, and then it just gets all fluttered. I think that maybe is somewhat what happened. But dude, Amber, people in the freaking, we've had some new viewers, and they've been, let's just say, abusing the sound bites too often, and they've been interrupting me in the middle of storytelling. And with me, I get all freaking flustered easily because I'm trying to remember all this stuff and spit it out. And I don't know. Hopefully I don't come off as like a freaking anal douche. But especially because the end of when I was getting frustrated was during Angie and Miss Ice Cream's match. Like the two sweetest of the group, like, fuck me, right? That also made me feel bad after the fact. Is that everything that was happening that was starting to frustrate me, and everything that was going on and all this, that, whatnot, was during their stuff, and I was like, I'm ruining their moment because of all this shit. That bugged me. A writing board. That's freaking funny. Yeah, you guys can see the matches on the back, so you can see. That is such a cool idea. Oh my god, let me put that on my Amazon list, and I can get it one of these months when I have spare cash. Like a whiteboard that I can set up right here, that's in the background, and me and Nuns can mark on it and stuff. Oh my god, that would sound so cool. Whiteboard with like maybe if I just do that, I'll see a stand with stand. I should say that whiteboard with stand. Holy shit, that's expensive. Not those. I want something cheap. Yeah. $60? That's still pretty expensive for what I'm looking for, but I like it. I would do it for $60. There's cheaper ones, but we would have to set up a table. I could grab that table, set it right there, and yeah, no, we could probably do that. I could probably do it with a $20 one. I could do it with a $20 one. I want one of these $160 ones that we can flip. That would be so much fun. Oh man. Okay, Rubes. Okay. I like what you're thinking. I like what you're thinking. I should probably get a smaller one though, realistically, to just because to be able to put it away easily, you know. Let me just add that to my list and we'll get back to the game, guys. Sorry. Rube's got some good ideas. Well, what's going on? Oh yeah, did you really? I fell asleep when I was watching Blue Beetle. I was super tired that day. I was hanging out with my mom. I remember that. She woke me up. I was on the couch, like I remember waking up, and she's like, "Hey, I'm heading out." And I said, "Oh no." I fell asleep through the movie. I remember that. That was with Blue Beetle, so I gotta rewatch that. But my issue with the freaking movie week, Amber, is I do really that was fun and I like it. My problem is Discord sucks. It freaking sucks. It is not, even with the turbo, the quality is not consistent when it comes, and it's just not. I don't feel like I want to waste the money attempting more of those Discord turbo movie nights. I know we did a few, but I don't know, man. I wish there was just like a better way. But yeah, behind the camera for storytelling, absolutely. Absolutely. I always have my book in front of me for that, but yeah, to keep me on track. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. If that's Lover's Peak, it makes me think there might be like a thermos or something over here. Oh, we already walked over here? Nothing. Better not be well hidden, or I'll be upset. Oh, someone's in the back of the truck. I hear something scary. Safe zone. Means we're about to get in some action. I mean, you always look up, so don't have to look down onto your book, and we wouldn't be able to. Oh, yeah. No, I like the idea of you guys being able to see it. You know why? Because if always behind me you see the matches of the day, that means that people that jump in here and there that aren't always involved, they can see, oh, my match is coming up soon. Oh, my match hasn't happened yet. It's still back there. Like, I want to be able to write big enough so you guys can maybe make it out if you're watching on a big enough screen. I don't know. I like that. That's the idea that sparked in my head. I liked it. Oh, you do? Yeah, you're smart. You're smart. But maybe you won't have to, though. I like the idea. They're only like $20, and I have one of those like wooden tables we can set up, and it wouldn't be that bad. But I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about that, because I know Nuns isn't big on clutter, and so we're always walking around during those, and the dogs are already in the way a bunch. That it would just take an extra moment of organization. But I don't know. I'm not opposed to that, because when you said, I really do like the idea. I really like the idea of everyone, any viewer that pops in can see what's to come. Oh, I know this. No, I don't. Maybe. The Great Old One, felled by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir, Pseudotsuga mensai subsa, whatever, was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. I know the tree that you're able to like walk inside, but that may be something, I don't know. Maybe that's some other gimmick. With the lighting, you think is it bad lighting when Nuns and I are doing our stuff? Not good? That's not good. I believe it. This living room doesn't hold light very well. Yeah, the reflection. Whiteboard on a whiteboard. Sure. Yeah, I'll make sure to get us a blackboard then, so you guys can hear all the squeakiness of the chalk. And I will scratch it when you guys are annoying me. I'll just scratch the board real loud. Screech. Oh, I'm sure people would love that. No, I feel it. I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't spend money on something that I'm not certain will be even effective. That's a good point. I know, right? That was so funny. Yeah. Yeah, I know. No, there's some good ideas. There's all stuff to mull over. But, yeah, there's definitely some improvements maybe we'll start making after next week's pay-per-view. I think next week's pay-per-view is the last, like, shit I already have written out. A couple weeks ago, we were, like, there was, like, I wrote out three weeks worth of content in an afternoon, so maybe yeah, after this pay-per-view we'll start to tweak things up a little bit. It'll be like the next season of the show, right? Minor changes here. Holy fuck, you're right, I could do that too. Yeah, that's kind of neat. That is actually probably a good idea. That's actually probably the best idea. Or I can even just do a type out the fights each time and have you guys do the exclamation point, like DozerMite, and it'll show all the matches for the day. I know, right? You got a lot of good ideas, Ruby. Alright, I think that's where we're at. Lover's Peak. Gotta be honest, I don't think I'm gonna love anything about it. We always have this, yep, we will always have the run back. Things get scary, we can run through and bottleneck everything.
turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Yeah, maybe after, because we already have everything planned out for next week. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not perfect, and I know that in my attempts to make everyone feel good, I mess up a little bit here and there. But yeah, we'll work something out. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. I like you, Ruby. I like your So, you're like melty. Like, you guys are able to keep it real and remind me of how to keep it real without being mean or demeaning or, like, rude or controlling or, you know, anything negative, right? It's a very, you and Melty have, you guys have a gift in your word. Oh, the way you guys use words. Look at this. The Taken are filled with darkness. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I'm not even going to argue that. But yeah, you know what that, you know, yeah. Not to give you too much attention, Ruby. Don't want to scare you off, but yeah, you're a good viewer. Bear alert. I feel it. We all have our days. We all have our shit too, you know. I tend to my anxieties, if someone catches me when I'm at all a little bit anxious, you're gonna get a really bad side of me real fast, and that's one of my biggest flaws, is because I have this really bad temper, but it only really comes out when I get super anxious and flustered, and yeah. Oh man, yeah, that's my problem too, right? Is to trying to keep my mouth shut when things, yeah, for shizzle. For shizzle, that's, yeah, for sure, right? You know what's the hardest part about streaming though, is being raised in the 90s and not using the verbiage that someone might use with someone else. I wasted the opportunity. I could have got all of them. Oh, what? You wiped out 4. I got all 4. Yes, there was the 4th one to the left. That was, I thought, was gone. I thought he LOS'd himself away. We got all 4. I'm gonna smoke. We got all 4 of them. Hot damn. Many people have gotten me from. Oh no. Oh, okay. So have you? Oh, okay. Like random people, or us? I hope I don't get you frustrated. Okay, cool. Because I'm definitely someone that's gonna get anyone frustrated. I'm willing to I'm willing to do whatever. I get really nervous when it comes to stealth stuff, but I know I fuck around all the time, and I'm always like, sometimes I get super focused in when I'm doing the stuff, and I get quiet, and I'm just like boom, boom, boom. But most of the time, you know, with all the weed and stuff, it always makes me a little bit aloof. But yeah. So I just left in the middle. Oh, that one with the dude that you were trying to teach. Yeah. That. Hey, did you catch? I ended up winning that. What ended up happening is once you left, me and the other guy just kind of went about it, and I was able to drop off a lot of the bags, like clean bags, because you had done so well up until a point, right? Of whenever he fucked it up or whatever happened and he left. There were so many good bags. I was like, okay, we got the helicopter there, and I threw it in before there was really an assault. And then once the assault happened, sure, me and him went down, but then he quit because he thought we were lost. And then the bot of him got up, because when you quit, the bot gets up, and he came, got me up, and I just ran to the exit, and I got a bunch of fucking dough with some achievements. I was like, hell yeah. Yeah, it's fucking cool. So even with let's say a match sprinkled with negativity, there was great silver lining on my end. So yeah, I ain't mad at nothing. No, and I know randos can be so frustrating, and when we're not in direct chat, it's hard to communicate quick. Like, it's all good. I try to pay attention. Sometimes, like when we're doing stealth stuff, I get up and I'll walk away. Like, what was it? We were doing something. Oh, when we were doing a bunch of those. It was the earlier ones. I was vacuuming my house. I was cleaning, and I would like look over, and I'd look over to see what was going on, and if anything, like with the alarm where I had the sound, there's an alarm, I would quickly go over and restart because I knew that you guys wanted to restart. So I didn't even know what happened or what, but as soon as I heard something, I'd put the vacuum down, run over, and click it. I was just cleaning up. I remember that day for whatever reason, but that shit was funny. So yeah, I was with you, but I wasn't. Yeah. Hey, you know, when we do it on the weekends, sometimes we gotta get stuff done in the background. But that's why I'm always cool with stealth stuff, because I'll literally hang out on my phone or just chill and watch or whatever. I don't mind. Never mind. Nope. That's what I'm saying. Nope. I always find something to do. I always find something to do. Or if I'm like focused in the game, I'll just kind of run around or whatever. But I'm always multitasking in my life, whether it be like my phone or this, that, whatnot. And so yeah. So yeah, don't, I know you do that. Oh, you mix up. Oh yeah, that. Oh, that's always good. I was gonna say, I'm reading that. I thought you were gonna say you try to bring me into the mix with stuff, and I'm like, I know you try to bring me in. I'm like, gosh, no, hell no. Although it is fun. I like it. You'll guide me like, hey, come over here. Here's a good spot. Like, oh, that's good. Useful. Good way of communicating with just like a handful of words. Being able, you can only say, hey, wait here, over here. Funny stuff. It is great. So yeah, tomorrow we'll definitely start out with Payday. I don't want to give any game like not the attention. Yeah. Fridays we'll still do whatever. One of these Fridays I wanted to play Mario Kart with Cheesy, but I think he's busy with work, so I don't think that's gonna work out. We used to though. That's kind of the saddest thing about being a streamer. People don't talk about it, but I think the saddest thing about being a streamer is you're doing your thing, and your viewers, their lives are continuously changing while the streamer's life is basically kind of remaining the same. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff that that has happened in the previous years that I wish I can get a little bit more of, but the times have passed and life's changed. Melty, Nuns, and I on Sea of Thieves. That shit was so much fun. Or they went, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, and it's fine because the streamer isn't really meant to change. Or I mean, I guess they could. Well, when it comes to the viewer, it's like the viewer, they get new jobs, they get new things, they get new interests. Yeah, maybe they want to change too much. Some people just get the same old. People get in ruts. That's what it is, right? I can understand that. And you feel like you're in a rut and you got to just change shit up. I haven't watched GTA RP for a long time because I felt like that was a rut I was in. That's all that I always kind of had that in the background. Yeah. Now it's just, And there are streamers who are afraid to try anything else and get stuck with one game. I hate that. I can't do that. I feel bad for those peeps. But it's so... I understand the fear. I understand it because you will lose your viewers. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. You'll lose probably... Even some of the biggest streamers will probably lose at least a third, if not 2/3 of their viewers and stuff by changing what's popular game. And so it's fucking sad. But, everyone's their own person. You can't get mad at the people for the things that they're interested in. But when it's streamers like this is what our lives revolve around, it's it makes little things kind of dramatic. And it's kind of sad. Just sucks. Just sucks. I miss my friends. That's all I'm saying. All in all, I miss my friends. I ain't going through no tree. I go around the tree. Nah, looks like we gotta go through it. Yeah, I can gain more, but so what is it? You get bitter. I got bitter. I'm already bitter. I'm already bitter. I'm fucking streaming for 3 years. I'm already bitter. You guys see me be mean to viewers right off the bat, and I'm not always like that. But sometimes it will. How are you gonna have your username say sponsor or whatever, sponsor or like promoter or some shit? Like anyone that has that stuff that always jumps in the channel is always some sort of bot. Like, hey, you want me to? If you pay me some money, I could probably get you some more views because you're a streamer, so that's all you care about, right? Your whole life revolves around your quality of life revolves around people viewing you, right? And it's like, nah, man, why do you put that on me? Don't put that on me. Get the hell out of here. And I jumped to that, even though that person didn't say anything. They just followed, and I assumed it. And yeah, and then that probably was a fucking mistake. But it's not, the reason why I assume is because it's happened multiple times in the past. I've had, aside from bots doing it, I've had people, ooh, cool. I've had people come by and be like, yeah, try to promote something. Or I'll have, I hate the new viewer that pops in and tells me my viewership. Like, I have that stuff blocked out. I don't know. I never know who's watching or who's there. I never know. I don't know if it's one of you guys or fucking 20 of you guys. And I know it's never really 20 or whatnot. But okay, in this moment, I'm realizing I'm probably oversharing and being a bit of a sorry, Rubes. You got a way of making people feel comfortable, I guess. Shame on you. Some are, but not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them are straight up. Like, they'll talk to me and it's like, oh, fuck you. Yeah, mostly. Yeah. The bot ones, they'll pop in and drop the big spiel. I always, like, insult them and ban them. But then there's the people where it's like they're real people. They'll always start off with a how do you do first, and then they'll do their speech. And then it puts me into the whole mindset of this is stuff I don't want to ever talk about. Oh my god, this is how it tells the age. Oh my god. Look at that. 1853 all the way to 2001. That's so cool. Just ban and move on. Yeah, I suppose. But then when it's the nice people, the bots, I can ban and move on. When it's normal people, I didn't ban that person. They didn't say anything. But I guess when they do this stuff, I don't know if I should just straight up ban them because they're just nice people, thinking that's what they. I don't know. Maybe that's their business. That's their what's it called? Hustle. I don't know. I always feel bad after the fact when I'm mean to people because I try to put myself in their shoes. If I don't do it beforehand, then I find myself saying some mean things. That's true. Depends on the mood, for shizzle. That's true. Anyone at any moment can just have a rough time, or yeah. Maybe Ty just said something just said something really mean to me or something. You know, Ty's that kind of guy. Me and Ty have been at each other for many times. I reached out to him not too long ago because prior to that I thought I lost his viewership. Because I was just having a grumpy day, and I think I just ruined his by bringing his optimism down. So yeah, I thought I lost my bud, but no, I reached out to him, and yeah, now it's great. He's being a part of the wrestling, and it's great. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, guys, to be honest. I feel like the way I see that's the dot, and it's this direction, but like It's not. Okay, so it has to be this direction, but once again, how would I... Oh, I jump over the fence. I'm an idiot. Duh. Duh. Alan. Duh. Adoy. Right? What's 90s lingo for loser, loner, whatever. I remember that. Always nice to fight you. It was my thing. It might be a big. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Agent
Very right
Nightingale
there, Ruby.
didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or
Right
the coffee.
there.
He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
How long you been watching Cage, Ruby? I think Ty and Abaddon. Oh my god, Ty Abaddon versus. Oh my god, a mixed match challenge. Yes, yes. Okay, we gotta hold on to that one. I don't know when that'll be. Let's do it the week after. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. Shit! Sorry, I was just bumped a bunch of my stuff over because I got so excited about that match. Son of a bitch. Mixed match, right? Because okay, Melty, we're bringing in Snow White, right? So right after the match, next week's pay-per-view. Oh my god. I'm thinking like 18. That's pretty sick. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. Episode 16 will have a mixed match. And that will be Melty and Snow White versus. Yeah, I love it. And like that's great. Oh god, that's so good because we won't tell them. We won't tell that it's going to be Ty, but Ty is like not only a perfect match for someone like Abaddon, but also Ty and Melty are like nemesis with each other in my channel. Melty through the years, like I've said in the past, Ty kind of grew up. We've seen Melty and I have seen Ty grow up from being like a punk teenager to like a technical adult, being of 18 years of age and stuff. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting because we've been hanging out with this story because Melty caught me like right near like a month after I started streaming or so. Like years ago, Melty caught me and he's been with me ever since. He's amazing. But shit, what was I saying? So him and Ty are always at it and they have such fun chemistry together. It's kind of a love-hate relationship. I think Melty loves to hate him. So it's so fun. So this is a perfect. And it goes in the flow of storytelling. So Melty and Snow White versus Abaddon. Oopsie. Adabon. I almost named her Abaddon. Or Abaddon. Adabon. Abaddon. Alright. It's official. Oh yeah, what do you think we should... Hey Amber, are you still in chat? Bear? Did we already put them together? Only me? Oh, that's sad. But that's cool. Like I said, I don't like to know. But then again, I asked. So what am I saying? What am I doing? What was I gonna say? Okay. Yeah, my viewership outside of Wednesday, like Wednesdays are like obviously crazy days. They're my favorite day of the week, but like I don't know, it's probably my fault in some way, shape, or form. Um, yeah, viewership outside of Wednesdays have dropped tremendously. Okay, so but I'm very thankful for you, Ruby. You make me feel special. Thank you very much. I don't want to put any pressure on you though. Like I don't know what you got going, but yeah, never feel any pressure. I'm a big boy. I can handle that. Should we put him against the bear? Yeah, one is zombie. Exactly. They're too good. They're too good. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And I was like, oh, that's so good. And the fact, yeah, that again, Ty and Abaddon, that is such a good. That's so funny. Because it's oh my god, it's so immature too. It's like it's it's god damn it, I'm sorry. This is making me laugh. It's so immature. It's basically like Melty and Abaddon broke up. Melty has his new girl, and Abaddon is trying to make Melty jealous by dating his enemies. It's just so funny. It's so stupid. It is so stupid and immature. I freaking love it. Ruby brought up the idea of Abaddon and Ty teaming up. I said, "Oh my god, that it works out because Melty and Ty have such a relationship throughout the years. I think Melty's gonna love that." We haven't had a bear challenge lately. Let's do. Oh yeah, bear with me challenge. We'll have Amber. That's gonna be scary. All right, let's do that. That'll be on episode 16 next week. Next week, still in the bag. I already mentioned all those. Should we start the show with the bear with me? No. I think that's exciting. Yeah, I like. We haven't seen it for a while. Padawan's usually with us at the beginning, right? Let's just start the show with the bear with me challenge. I think that's a fun way to start the show out a week after.
Ruby?
Just me and Rubes. We were actually literally talking about that.
What's up, Rubes?
She's being very. She's like virtual counselor right now. Bear with me. Challenge. Yes. Challenge. I can't spell, but it doesn't matter because we got.
I mean, never mind. I take back my hot. You're cold-hearted.
She's mean, man. She hurt you.
Heart.
You stepped on his heart.
You did the Mexican salsa dance over my corazon.
Oh no! The salsa dance is a hat dance. Yeah. Mexican hat dance. What is this? The spicy salsa. So whatever. It's okay. Amber Dark. Yeah, it's very good. Thanks, Roops. You got a brilliant mind. I'm telling you. Good shit. So we got at least 2 matches for next week. You've already helped me with 2 matches for the week after the pay-per-view. The cool thing is that Padawan might win the Fatal 4-Way during the pay-per-view to become #1 contender for TNT. So I'm hoping that happens because then that can give a lot of attention for Padawan. If it doesn't happen, what do we want to do? We gotta think of something after the Bear With Me challenge to. Gotta do something with Padawan. He's with us a lot, and he's a great viewer.
Ruby, I almost had that. I really felt like I almost had that.
Almost. So close. Yeah, you should be proud. You should. And yeah, Nuns, we were talking about it afterwards, and I don't know if Nuns is super spicy about it, but the fact that Cage, we know, like talking behind the scenes, we're aware Cage is incredibly good because of how quickly he can nail his finishers and how his signature and finisher are just in sync in just like the most together. It's like
it's a move in the game. I'll call it fair, but it's one of those things
fair.
Where it's like,
and he didn't know what it was going to look like. He didn't know any of that.
Intentional.
He asked for a move that was different. He wanted the more running knee that from the corner that Brian Danielson does.
This is about more.
It was supposed to be more of a wind up and a further hard to do thing. So how it turned out is just how it is.
It is how it is. It's like it's turned into we have to make that move.
Yeah, now that's really is. Yeah,
it's beating
the move. But really, we mask it as KG is literally the best because he's got it. And when it comes down to it, that's wrestling. The person that has the strongest finisher is usually your champion.
Stone Cold Stunner never walked out.
Yeah, Stone Cold Stunner, man. Yeah, come on. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, like, so it makes sense in the whole scheme of the whole wrestling storytelling. So I'm not mad at all. And to be honest, I'm actually incredibly happy that it's Cage.
He has charisma to go with it.
He has the charisma, he has the mindset, and I'm being real here. When it comes to me and streaming, and I've lost so many viewers through the years, but I'm able to maintain some always because of my relationship with Cage and, and his relationship with me. And so he fucking I owe so much to him. So for him to be like the main character of our story is so cool. That makes me happy. I would hate for him to be the loser. Like, that would be so
But
shitty.
as a very losing member of Dozermite,
I
I
know!
fucking hate Cage.
I know, I hate Cage. I hate him so much. If we're talking wrestling straight up Dozermite,
Like, when we're talking shit about the Wild Hunt, there's a little bit of bitterness that's the
There's
real
so
fucking
much there.
thing.
And that's why the times that Cage speaks up, he's always in character, and he's so mean. So it always really works. Oh, man.
He said stuff at some point, but I have to remember this is all a joke.
I know. That's
Like-
what's so he's done promos on me multiple times, and he's stumped me. Like, I don't know what to say to that. You're gonna make me cry.
Like, I can say something back to it, but it's not gonna be nice.
Like, fuck you. So I'm just cussing out, right? Oh, it's making me laugh. Sorry, that shit is funny. I know, right, Ruby? Oh, I'm gonna have a smoke. Hey, wipe my tears. That shit was funny though. So we're lucky. We're lucky we got Cage. We're lucky we got some great people. Man, that shit is funny though. Have you noticed though? Ever since I sped you up, Ruby, like I gave you the two things that I changed. I changed your evasion. So your evasion move is a faster evasion, as well as I gave you when you choose your character, you choose the personality of the character. And there's a list, and like I said in the past, that you used to be heavy-handed because I wanted you to be like knockout. I noticed that I think that slowed your character down too much. So when I changed it and tweaked it to a little bit more fast pace, actually I think I put you at speedster to really test the theory. But the fact that you still lost against Tell proves to me that I didn't break anything, but I think I improved the situation. I think I fixed it without giving you too much of an advantage. I feel like maybe you did have a disadvantage, but hey, it helped with some good storytelling, and maybe we'll see like a much better like record come of it. And hey, that's kind of how it goes. Some wrestlers, like, they'll have a year when they first start, it's not so great, and then afterwards, like after a year or so, the next year they actually have a great year, and there are a lot of the focus and this and that. Maybe that's gonna be you. Oh, you did, yeah? Oh, you won against Tao? Oh yeah, that's right. The week before you lost, though. That's right. The week before you lost. And that was during a tag match, so that's a little bit unfair as well. Because I'm sure Cage worked you. Yeah, you did better in that tag match, too. And it made it look like you were probably going to win. I'm confident you're going to be a much better... Ruby Eye is going to be a much better wrestler in the promotion from here on. I'm curious for your singles matches. But shit, Ruby, do you know you guys know you have a tag match next week, right? The titles. Like, you and Tao can walk out of Dozermite next week as the tag team champions. Like, that's something you guys haven't even worked towards.
I'm not gonna lie, Ruby.
Just showing up.
Tell Shadow is your fucking, like, nemesis if you weren't friends. Like,
I know,
you guys are
right?
fucking...
Yeah, it's
you're
a good
the beat-up girls.
Yeah, they're good brawlers.
Yeah.
But that's the whole purpose, was for them to fit in with KG's character and whatnot. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lucha Bros with a Z. Like the Hardy Boys. Oh, Britt, I know. Gosh, I want something to happen that gives me a reason to bring Britt back. To challenge you, to maybe take a belt from you, or hopefully you dismiss her. I want, because of your relationship with Britt, and now that you're a different wrestler, you might be able to beat her, right? So my thing is down the road, anyone that remembers that shit with you and Britt will be like, oh fuck, once they see like, oh, and your next opponent to defend your title against is Britt Baker, and then people are gonna be like, oh, Ruby's fucked. That's what I want, and then I want you to win, but who knows? Not yet, though. Yeah, not yet. You don't got anything worth it. You don't got anything worth it. So get yourself a belt so I can take it away from you. But not right away. I wouldn't do it right away. It would have to be like, you'd have to retain it. You'd have to retain it at least once, because I don't think it's very fair to just to bring her out on the very first retention. It's just like, oh, that's not fair. She's gonna lose right away. I want it to look like you're a legitimate champ. That if you can retain it at least once, then people will be like, oh, she's the champ, right? She's legitimately the champ, and that way, when Britt shows up, it'll be more of a, oh, she's gonna lose her title, as opposed to she's a champ right now. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But Abaddon, Snow White might be the. Oh, if I win, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, of course, because you'll have tag stuff that you and if you guys win the tag titles, that's gonna mix up a lot of stuff. It actually will change up because I don't have any storylines for you for next following weeks, and so depending on how next week goes is what we'll do. We'll either do a like a tag team storyline, or yeah, absolutely, you going for a singles title. Absolutely, you're one of our top ladies, so for sure. I wish Penguin would win in certain matches. I want him to go for some titles, but son of a bitch, he just doesn't win the way we need him to. He does have that the Fatal 4-Way coming up. Yo,